Welcome back to episode 112 of the FIFA 16 My Player series, and we're started here at Old Trafford versus Sunderland. I believe our third match in the Premier League. Powell starting behind me. It was Janazal, Mata, Nangolan, Snyderland, Shaw, Rojo. Poole gets a start. Darmian and Romero between the sticks. A 4-2-3-1 for Sunderland. I recognize Rodwell, Countermole, Van Aanholt, and Pantilimon. Looks like Callum Wilson is on the bench. Darmian drops it back to Snyderland. Snyderland will turn it across field for Nangolan. Nangolan turns around one, lays this out for Powell. Powell cuts it inside. Powell sends the ball in, and Luke Shaw's header saved by Pantilimon. Nangolan on the far wing now cuts it in for Powell. Powell's going to play it up the line for Luke Shaw. Shaw crosses it in the middle to me. Get it along to Mata as I fall. Mata now will send a cross in. Rodwell heads it out to Luke Powell, and that's just wide. Shaw plays that forward for Nangolan. Snyderland touches this forward into the center circle, out wide for Juan Mata. Juan Mata plays it in for me. Dribble around one, in between two, fire a shot. Pantilimon hands that out for a corner. Coates plays it forward for Rodwell. Now back. Matthews. Sunderland just trying to play it out of the back here. Rebel. Taken away from him. Played into Mata. Mata plays that through for Nick Powell. Nick Powell turns inside one. Nick Powell with the shot. He knee beats Pantilimon near post. You know, he's in my Hull City career manager, and I had to go back and check. He's actually a Manchester United player. He's there on loan. I had no clue. But that's his first of the season. Janazal plays that forward for Schweinsteiger. Schweinsteiger cuts it inside. Header, but it's blocked off by Van Aanholt. He'll get it away to Matthews. Forward to Mavrius. Bird cut. Back out to Matthews. Just trying to hold him in here. Make him make a decision. And he plays it back, and it's tapped away from Revel, and a shot before that could be shut down. Number 4 on the season. 2-0 Manchester United. Van Aanholt plays that for Gooch. The young American tries to get over the top. Blinn heads it to me. Turn away from the defender. Now cut it inside. Leave it off for Schweinsteiger. Schweinsteiger pushes this off to Daley Blind. Blind now lays it out wide for Juan Mata. He's going to cut it inside. He gives it to Schweinsteiger. Falls to me, and Pantilimon saves it, and Gooch is going to clear that away for a corner. So a 2-0 victory. We still remain undefeated here on the season. My 180th match completed gives me 1 on my stamina. So I get a 6.9 rating, 1 goal on my 4 shots at keeping this good run of form going. So we'll do a little bit of training before transfer deadline day. So we'll take a look at what happened around the Premier League. And you can see almost 650 million. Some of the big moves. Hull City, big spenders in this transfer window as they bring in, it's Prate for a little bit of amount there. Liverpool bring in Leno. Manchester United bring in, or sold Cruz. And you quickly saw there Allen in at Newcastle. Spurs bring in Sillison. But as for our news, Manchester, we sold Martial after I got here. And then we sold Romo and Pereira. But we're going to play our first match here in the Capital One Cup on the road versus Rotherham United. They're going to play a 4-4-2 wide diamond. And mainly I note Lee Camp in goal. But there's a look at their starting 11. A kind of weakened squad. Surprised I'm playing this. Lingard in behind me with Gazlan, Valencia, Schneiderlin, Blend, Shaw, Poole, Jones, Darmian, and Clark Harris, a 59 rated goalkeeper. And here's one of the pickups from this transfer window. Gazlan from Russia, the young 18-year-old getting a start. Halford pushes that forward to Maguire. He's going to play it into Antonio. Across the field to Newell. Newell brings it back central. Gets that to Antonio. Poole touches it away. Antonio pick it back up. Out to Maddock. He's going to get it in to Newell. Newell with the shot, but the young goalkeeper is there. Halford forward for Williams. To Antonio. He tries going over the top. Shaw heads it to Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin to Blend. Quickly to Gazlan. Lingard touches it to me. Around him. Try to play it back forward for Lingard. Lingard cuts it inside. Shots blocked by Halford. Falls back to him and he hits the post and Williams is there. Half hour remaining here. See, Herrera is on for Lingard. Darmian wins that. Plays it forward for Herrera. Nangolan now plays that forward. Touched it through for Blend. Blend's going to fire a shot, and that shot is wide. It's going to be out for a goal kick. Poole wins the header at midfield. Nangolan pushes it wide for Gazlan. Gazlan touches towards the sideline, cuts it back inside. Williams is going to touch that out. We're going to get a corner here. Run around the penalty spot. Coming my way. Header, and it's over Lee Camp. And that's a goal to take the lead here. Under a half hour remaining. Maddock runs out of room there. Plays it into Newell. Room on the other side. Halford now. He'll play it over to Williams. Williams pushes it forward to Maguire. Maguire brings it back in. Now plays it back out to Williams. Williams quickly comes in to Clark Harris. He touches it down to Maguire. Taken away by Valencia, but he comes back up with it. Clark there. Clark, the battle of the Clark Harrises. And that's going to be a corner. Maddock wins the header. Plays it back to Smallwood. 4 minutes added on. Yates has time to turn. Poole heads it away. Rooney to Herrera. Gazlan to Nangolan. Nice run there by Rooney. Rooney's got plenty of space in front of him. Touches it in the area. Rooney, what can he do here? Crosses it in. White's there for the header. Rooney can't get it, and Lee Camp smothers that. Maybe one more chance here for Rotherham. Nangolan wins it. It falls to Thorpe. Smallwood. Thorpe, White, and there is the final whistle. We advance in the Capital One Cup with a 1-0 win on the road at Rotherham. A 7.3 rating, 1 goal on 2 shots. I'm not really finding the key passes. Going to have to get my assist thing working. But that's going to be all for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.